I'm Morgan.
I'm Alex.
We're in Sweet Thing, and you are at Popularity.
When you first went into the album, did you have a vision, or did you just let the pieces kind of just go where they may?
There was no real vision. I mean, because of hello. There was no real vision. Because it was the first album, you had forever to write it, so it was a bunch of guys who had a bunch of songs, and just contributing whatever we couldn't work on for years until we basically got to producing the album, and then it was just a matter of workshopping it with the producer and seeing what seemed to work best and what was the most concise, and
I guess there was a vision.
Pop music.
pop.
Popularity.
Yeah, that's about as specific as it got, I guess.
Yeah.
Wanted it to be poppy and fun and easy to listen to, accessible.
Looking back now, since the album's been out for a while, are you still satisfied?
Definitely.
Yeah. I think it's a good album. It would be a bad thing if I didn't, I guess.
No, we're definitely proud of it, and we're excited for the next one.
When do you feel that you're in your most creative state?
When I'm just like high on my brain. No, I'd say when I'm enjoying the process, I guess, is like once you get like a cool groove or something, and it's like, all right, now I got to add the next thing. I got to try to not ruin this. So I guess once you get a little momentum going, that's like the place where you're at your most creative.
After Ryan Coker too, I don't know. Yeah, it's actually true.
Creating music is like organizing an accident. What do you think of that statement?
Well put together.
I think,
Thought out.
yeah. Or here's another analogy.
Writing a song is like putting a puzzle together, but you don't have the box, so you don't know what it's supposed to look like in the end. Another analogy. I don't know. Yes, the
Two birds in the hand are worth one in the bush? No. Yeah.
That doesn't work.
No. Well, when in Rome.
Okay, what about this? Good music is like an onion because it has many layers to it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I agree too. I hope that our music isn't too straightforward, so I like that analogy.
Did any of the songs on the album surprise you by taking a different direction than you initially thought that they would?
I guess Lazy Susan went through a lot of different versions before we ended on what it is today. Duotang used to be like 3.5 minutes, and now it's 1.5 minutes, so that's a different direction.
With that. We're on Fire is just a different direction
From
entirely, from the album. But
I guess we just embraced going off in different directions because we love music, and it was fun to not limit yourself to one thing.
Do you see making music as something that's magical?
No, I don't think it's magical. I think it's a lot of hard work.
the the feeling of writing a song that works and excites you, that feeling is magical. But yeah, the process behind is, I think a lot of people think that it's just inspiration that comes from nowhere, but it's a surprising amount of work to get to a finished product.
And then after you go, wow, I can't believe we somehow wrote that. That's the magical part. And the magical part is listening to music and other people having their own interpretations and thinking, wow, these guys must have been in this frame of mind when they wrote it. And, that's the magical part, is once other people are hearing it and they, enjoy it in their own way.
What do you value most about the band?
Personally, I mean, like, I'm the married dad in the band.
You're not actually a dad.
No, I have 2 dogs, but they didn't come from my wife. I don't think so. At least that's not what she told me. So I kind of like that it's not, this band isn't like a bunch of, I don't want to speak ill of it, like, we're not 20-year-olds who buy into the hype and stuff like that. Like, this is,
We're mature guys
thank you.
trying to do our best and make the best music we can.
It's about music and not being rock and roll idols or stars or something. It's nice to be with, like, in a professional surrounding.
Do you find that each time you perform songs that they evolve and change? Do songs ever grow?
Yeah. I guess songs grow, and you learn to like songs more than you did originally in the beginning, and you learn to dislike ones that maybe you thought were really good in the beginning. So, yeah, that's part of the evolution of things. So much of it just depends on your mood that day, and suddenly one day you'll be like, I fucking hate this song. But who knows why? Maybe it was just
Shut up.
maybe it was just something you had for lunch that like made you not like that song. I don't know. Who knows?
Is there a song on the album that you enjoy the most, or that you enjoy performing live the most? And is there a song that you feel you get the best reaction to that?
I really like performing Lazy Susan. It's kind of a fun song. I don't know. You know, out west we get a really good reaction from Spider, because surprisingly that's actually on the charts here, even though we didn't release it as a single. So it's fun to play that when we're in Vancouver because everyone recognizes it.
What emotion or emotions do you wish to evoke most when people listen to your music?
We just what emotion evoke most? I guess like a catchy, poppy, uplifting kind of externalized kind of vibe. You know, it's like it's you know, celebration music basically.
Yeah, it's not even really an emotion. It's just we want to make sure that everybody leaves having had a good time and singing our hooks, hopefully.
The emotion is
Yeah, that's the emotion.
What do you feel are the most significant musical moments in your lives that have helped you on your journey where you are today?
I'll start. I'll let you think. When I was a kid, and my brother and my mom were doing the Beavers thing, and they took off. My dad cranked was it the Kinks, I think it was, like the record, and put the bass up really loud, and then told me I was like 3 or 4 or something. He told me to lay on my stomach on the floor, and I could feel the vibration and stuff, and it was scary, exciting, and I felt like that was my introduction into that kind of music. I've been excited about it ever since.
with me, I guess my dad had a lot of records and used to play them really loud, and I loved that. I loved he'd play a lot of like Pink Floyd and like concept albums, so I was always really into the idea of an album and it being this like experience. So that was something that influenced me.
What are you looking forward to for the rest of the year?
I'm looking forward to starting to write and record and demo our next album.
Do you have anything that you'd like to say to the readers of popularity?
Don't do drugs. Stay in school.
Whoa, for the longest time. I feel like I wish we could just like break out in like some romantic harmony here.
We're not the singers in the band. That won't happen.
Yeah, that won't happen.
Yeah.
Keep on trucking.